What's up, guys? Max Scoville here with Bill Zoker.
What's up?
And we are back from E3, chilling on a nice old porch.
Getting real cozy.
And we're going to talk about the final game on our list of many games that we saw that we want to relate to you.
Last but definitely not least.
And it's No Man's Sky. What is this game, Bill?
This game is I want to say open world, but it's actually open universe space exploration. There's not much of it to see yet, but if this game is what the developers are promising it will be, it's going to be like the biggest, prettiest game that ever existed.
Yeah, the way they presented this was easily the most kind of unconventional press demo I've ever been privy to.
Yeah.
Went to their hotel room and they basically were like, okay, so here's our game. And they kind of gave like a little bit of the walkthrough where you're like, oh, you start in a cave and you walk outside and there's some dinosaurs, you get in a spaceship, you fly up in the sky and you fly straight up out of the atmosphere and then you shoot spaceships and there's just asteroids flying around. It's just the fact that you're flying from a planet into space alone is impressive, and then the fact that they say that there's thousands and millions of other planets like that.
I asked how many planets were in a galaxy, and after a couple seconds of rumination, he threw out millions of planets in a galaxy.
And we asked, like, how is this a game? What do you do? What's the plot? And they're pretty much like, well, you know, you're gonna find resources. You know, I think the overall kind of goal is to make your way into the center of the universe.
That's at least the primary goal. Like, you can do trading routes and stuff, but you're not going to be, you know, flying a trading ship or, you know, a cargo ship. It'll just be you and your one single ship, because they want to keep the scope somewhat limited. But there are bigger things in the universe that happen. Like in the demo they showed us, you're flying in space and all of a sudden an armada of ships drops out of hyperspace and you and your allies have to fight them off. And so it seems like there's a larger world, but they want to make sure that you're one person adventuring. So in the multiplayer that will be in the game, they're trying to avoid any like MMO stuff. It's not going to be like EVE Online. You're just a guy with a ship, more or less. And everyone starts out on the edge of the galaxy, and you want to try to make it into the center of the galaxy.
And the likelihood of two people starting out on the same planet is extremely, extremely small. I mean, basically, again, this is a game that I don't know how to fully comprehend it.
Everything is procedurally generated, and the way it sounds is that they found some like weird magical, like the math itself almost seems like science fiction, where they can procedurally generate everything in real time, and once you're not in an area anymore, the areas that you've been to, it's just like they store like the base math so that when you go back they can recreate it, but everything is happening in the universe in real time, and somehow, like, it's insane.
Yeah, and they've got a variety of different kind of plants and wildlife and flora and fauna and all that. It's not just like the same model of a, you know, triceratops wandering around. The way they described it was like the character creation sliders in something like WoW, where you can change the head size, change the ass size, change the breast size, but the dinosaurs don't have breasts, but you get the idea.
They should.
And basically those are all individual values in this math universe. They're certainly not saying a lot about this game. In spite of just the massive scale of what they've shown off, they showed us the scale. Like they were basically going in kind of super speed through the world. They're like, here we are going at, you know, 1,000 times the speed of the normal spaceship or whatever, which is basically like seeing the world in fast forward. And it's like, you know, zooming in and out on Google Earth, but there's numerous Earths to zoom in and out on.
Yeah, they actually showed us a graphical readout of the game generating the environment as they were speeding through it, and even though they're going super fast, they only barely beat the buffer. So, I mean, going from planet to planet will be pretty much seamless, it seems like.
Seamless, it seems like.
That was a weird sentence, I'm sorry. The whole game is kind of hard to believe. Like, it would be irresponsible not to say that, like, we have to have some seed of doubt, because just the scale and what they're trying to achieve with this game, it seems unreal. Like, I really hope it comes to be what they say it will be, but it's unbelievable.
I'm extremely interested in this, and again trying to keep my expectations in check, but if nothing else, it's got goddamn dinosaurs and X-Wings.
Yeah, you can shoot meteors. It's fun.
That's pretty cool. Anyway, this is our last E3 video, Bill. We did it.
Yeah, we finally did it.
It's all done. That's it. This is the last one. We can go home now, or at least we can get off the porch. I guess we already are home. If you haven't already, go check out the rest of our videos that we did. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm going to put a playlist below in the video description. And of course, if you'd like some video game news, go to Destructoid.com. And, you know, stay tuned to this very channel for the kind of goofy bullshit we do when we're not covering mind-blowingly expansive, procedurally generated universe games with the spaceships and the dinosaurs. I'll see you guys later.